an unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. This player will make the best of his new situation.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Francesco Joy, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he struck him out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Wisely lays off the knuckleball there, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Todd Glass. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Johnson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping into the box, Alberto Batista. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Right there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And a knuckleball that stays too high. Pulled toward right center field. Tilson sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Cabrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Ryan. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's up.
Popped him up. Cabrera is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Ready now, Lewis Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Hadaway on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. At the plate, Greg Cuellar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Rex Matlock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. You roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Batista, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Todd Glass. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Johnson is in pursuit. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Alberto Batista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me too.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in now, Carmen Arroyo. He singled his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Here's the 0-1. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now. To short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
In now, Rich Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Sean Ryan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Johnson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So coming to the plate, Lewis Taylor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Johnson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Standing in, Greg Cuellar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in once again, Ronaldo Batista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cuellar aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Tilson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Rex Matlock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the knuckleball, even at 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Fouled away.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Rex Matlock becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Into the box now, Todd Glass. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Generals are on. Howard Baum enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 14.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Birmingham Barons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Big Daddy Wang wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Daddy Wang, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So striding in, Joey Thurston, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Bye is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Nope.
And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one. The average coming into play right at 320. 3 homers and 19 driven in. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Moran leads off first with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. Cabrera is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Luke Boschel. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Stepping in, Carlos Feliz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Popped him up.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And he got him.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them.
Up.
Defense.
Here's a high pop-up. Wang has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it too, D-Roy? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitches that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, James Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike 2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. By is after it. 2 gone. Digging in, Marcus Conklin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Marcus Conklin.
First pitch on its way. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Conklin is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Whitmore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper. Digging in, Colt Moran. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike two. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. To first. Cabrera comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, Pedro Benitez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Up.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Striding in, Carlos Feliz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, Robbie Jarvis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robbie Jarvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Ryan Moore.
Center fielder, Ryan.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's up. That's up.
Popped him up. Hadaway on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. Settling in now, James Kim. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Shallow center. Cabrera coming in. One away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Thurston.
Joey Thurston.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. By will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Marcus Conklin.
Marcus Conklin.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit. So stepping in, Colt Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike now. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Luke Boschel stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Hadaway is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Feliz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Cabrera ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Standing in, Ryan Moore. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not
that's
the
up,
high
that's up.
fastball.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera is there. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Steve Alvarado will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Barons led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Big Daddy Wang with his 4th win this season. Steve Alvarado works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please